Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today's session. I would welcome you all on this free webinar, which will make you ready for successful year-end payroll activities and the investment submissions. So basically, this webinar will be for those clients who are new and even those clients who are using the software since a long time. So a few of the processes would be from scratch, two of the processes will be from the advanced version. So don't worry about it. This webinar is going to help you out in all your year-end payroll activities. One more thing I wanted to highlight, like the video is on recording mode. So in case people who are not able to understand few of the things in this webinar, they'll have access to this free webinar recording session. So don't worry about it. Let's just begin with this session. So I'm just starting this session with my opening speech. Obviously, this actually speech is related to HRs only. Obviously, this time is very frustrating for all the HRs, like document collect करना, verification करना उनका form 16 को collect करवाना, submit करवाना, employees को notify करवाना कि आपका income tax declaration आप submit कर दीजिए. बहुत सारी processing की activities होती हैं, leave balance को देखना है, आपकी बहुत सारी formalities होती है जो software के अंदर करनी होती है. It's very hectic for each and every HR, obviously. और साथ में कंप्लाइंट रहना वो भी एक बहुत बड़ा टास्क है. इट्स अ वेरी लॉन्ग वेरी टफ टास्क. सो to avoid those jugglings, to avoid those scenarios, this webinar has been arranged. और आज के webinar में हम क्या देखने वाले हैं मैं just आपको brief कर देती हूँ. It's just like a agenda. पहले तो year end payroll activities क्या क्या होती हैं, क्यों होती हैं, क्या जरूरत है उनकी, और कुछ do's and don'ts, क्या करना चाहिए क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, पूरा एक चेकलिस्ट आपको प्रोवाइड हो जाएगा यहाँ से. उसके अलावा ये जो इनकम टैक्स रिजिम में जो चेंजेस हुए हैं, जो न्यू है ओल्ड टैक्स रिजिम है, उसका क्या असर हो रहा है, उसके लिए क्या चेकलिस्ट है, वो सारी चीजें आपको यहाँ पे पता चल जाएंगी. नॉट ओनली दैट, आपको आपका ईयर एंड एक्टिविटी करने से पहले कौन सी बातों का ध्यान रखना है, कुछ टिप्स होंगी कुछ ट्रिक्स होंगी, वो आपको प्रोवाइड कर दी जाएंगी यहाँ से आज के सेशन में ही. और सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक यही रहेगा हमारा कि ईयर एंड पेरोल प्रोसेसिंग हमें करनी कैसे है. सो आज मेरे साथ इस सेशन में चिंतन जी हैं. चिंतन जी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन टीम से हैं और पिछले 9 सालों से ऑरेंज टेक्नो लैब में काम कर रहे हैं एज ए इम्प्लीमेंटेशन पर्सन. तो मैं उनसे रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगी कि प्लीज आप इस सेशन को स्टार्ट करिए और मेरे सारे क्लाइंट्स को, जितने भी क्लाइंट्स हैं उनको आप गाइड करिए कि ईयर एंड एक्टिविटीज के टाइम पे हमें क्या क्या चीजें ध्यान में रखनी है, कैसे एरर्स को अवॉइड करना है, और इनकेस हम कहीं कंफ्यूजन में हैं तो क्या क्या चीजें हैं जिनको हमें ध्यान में रख के ये एक्टिविटी हम क्लियर कर सकते हैं सॉफ्टवेयर के अंदर से. ओवर टू यू चिंतन जी.
Thank you Sonia very much. Hello, I'm just sharing my screen. First of all, welcome to all in our webinars. I hope you all people are able to see my screen. Hello. Hello. Okay, now screen is visible. Okay, so first of all we'll just start with the few exercises. So first of all I would like to cover the activities which as of now we are doing at the time from the employee side. So what actually we are doing from the employee side, so here I have just mentioned the list. So first we'll just cover the entire things from the employee side because of few other changes which we have made in our tax declarations. Due to there are some changes in a tax calculation. Previous year also it got changed, but see for this year we have implemented in a easy way, so employee also get fully aware and they can also see their calculations how it will get impacted for old regime and new regimes. So that we'll see for this year. So first of all, we'll just see how to log in ESS and how to go in those particular panel where we can just define our text declarations. Post that coming on those particular menu, how we can declare our text, and based on the declaration, how it will get impacted on for a text regime, old text regime and the new text regime. Okay, so now we'll just go in a PPT. So first of all, it is a login screen where employee need to log in over here. Once they will log in, they will have the their login screen. They have here menu. It is their right hand side. They have menu where they can just click on a salary menu, where they will get options of IT declarations. Once they just click over here, they will get a financial year 21-22. Click on a go button. Once they'll just click on a go button, they will have this kind of menu. Here they need to submit their declarations like for ATC and ATG. Those is a normal which we have rolled out previous year. It is a similar menu. Just we need to fill up the options. Employee, whenever employee will submit the declaration, it will be considered as a provisional amount, and once it will get in approved from the admin side, it will be considered as actual. But the thing is that whenever just you go for a tax calculation, it will be considered as actual. So here you can able to see previous year we have in before comparing, just they need to declare the previous amount. But the thing is that we this year we have just changed a little calculation scenario here. Whatever the amount which has been already calculated on their based on their salary calculation, so those amount will be considered as a declarations for tax regime 1 and for tax regime 2, and then they can just able to see. So here just they need to fill up their amount over here. Post that, just they need to click on a compare your tax regime. So once they just click over there, so they will have such a kind of calculations. Here you can able to see how it will get impacted for old regime tax details and new regime tax details. So here you can able to see how their calculation is getting affected over here, and how what will be their calculation and what is the impact of their tax calculations. Like for old regime, you can able to see it is 19,906, and here in a new regime they have a tax calculation 23,400. So while here they can also have at the downside, they can have the details of tax benefit as per the old regime is 3494. So here employee can select for which regime they should go over here, for old regime or new regime. So once they just click over here, here in a radio button, they need to select if they would like to go for old regime and they would like to go for new regime. They can just tick mark over here and click on a save button. So here we are giving one more time confirmations ki still they would like to go with the old regime or new regime. So similar kind of pop-up notifications will be available on employee login screen. Once they just click on OK button, they will have a screen of old regime, and post that again they can just check their calculations. If they have not submitted, they can check and they can detail again, they can do the submissions over here. Here in this particular screen, you can able to see whatever the tax deductions will be happen for those particular employees. Those are getting reflected over here like month on month wise. Here they have the similar menu which we have rolled out previous year. Here they can able to declare the amount in a provisionals, whatever the amount they would like to give over here. They can just fill up the amount over here for ATC. Now again for ATD, sorry, ATG. VI. Section 10. Employee can do the declaration for metro, non-metro, and based on the month wise, they can do the declarations for the house rent. Here are the details regarding the previous employment. So if higher salaried employee who have joined your organizations, they can do the declarations, whatever the income they have earned in the previous organizations, whatever the PT deductions has been made for previous organizations. whatever the PF deductions has been happened for previous organizations, and the TDS, whatever the deductions has been over there in a previous organization, they can do the declarations. So based on that, whatever their tax calculation will be happen for this particular financial year, so it will get accommodated over there. And the things is that they can able to get actual TDS reductions will be happen for those particular employees. Other detail sections you can able to see for the like capital gain, income from the house property, income from the salary issues and health checkup. So they can do the declarations over here. And once it will be get finished, they can do click on a submit button. Here one more options which we have given for all the sections together. They can just click on last button. So what happened? All the sections which we have they defined over here. So they will able to see all the sections together in the last screen. Here, these are the thing screen for a tax regime, new tax regime. They can able to see for tax regime new. They will have only two window for like previous employer details and the other details. Because of as you all are aware, only we can able to do the declare for a few things for a tax regime new. Post that employee can check their reports. Go into menu sections, click on the report buttons, where they can able to find their calculations based on the tax preparations report, where they can able to find the calculation what is impacting to their tax reductions and the form 16s. Once they just click on a tax calculation, they need to fill up the windows from this particular financial year to this particular year and click on the view button. So they will have this similar kind of report where they can able to see how their allowances get impacted over here and what will be the tax calculations. So these are the things for ESS. Okay. Do you have any questions in terms of the ESS? So then we can move ahead for an admin menu. If anybody have the questions, they can write down in a chat box, or you can just raise your hand so we can able to answer. We can able to make you the unmute and you can able to speak over here. Or if you don't want to speak, you can just write down your query in a chat box. So you will just get your answer post the sessions or maybe during the sessions. Okay. Now we'll start with the admin sessions. Here, first of all, whatever the because of as this year we doesn't have any change for a tax slab, so similar tax which we are replicating for from the 2021 to 21-22. So there's we have not changed anything over here. So then same things we are going to repeat over here. Now, as far as a concern, I think we doesn't have much change in a IT master, whatever the things which we are giving the declarations to the employees. So same things are going to repeat over here. Okay, second thing, this year you may get a query from the employees which may like previously who have declared a old tax regime or a new tax regime. So as far as concern, just you need to carry forward the whatever the declarations, whatever the regime employee have selected the previous year. So you need to follow the similar regime for this year also. But the things is that for current year who are the first time employer or maybe previous year they have not do any changes and they would like to go ahead with the old tax regime, and they this year if they are requesting for a new tax regime, you can just change from the admin side. So how to do those particular things, we'll just guide you for that. Post declarations. From the employee side, it is we have done it, but from employer side, how to check the each details and how to approve those declarations detail for an employee. So those we will just go in the detail sections. how the calculation of employee derive over here, and you can do the tax deductions on the monthly basis based on the declarations which they have submitted and which you have approved. So how to do those particular calculations, and post that how to go get those particular impact in a salary process. So those we will also check it over here. How to generate the TDS challan and how to check report ESS and admin. So those we'll just look for it. It is a login screen where you can just log in through the admin users, or maybe you can also log in through your users. If you have given a admin rights, you can just go and check the details over here. So first of all, you just log in, you will get this particular screen of admin screen, where first of all we'll just do the few settings, because of in our current sessions few are the new employer also have joined, few are the new customers, and few are the our old customers. But in old customer maybe they have also their new teams have also joined. So here I would like to uh, give the brief informations which are the particular settings which are impacting to our tax calculations. So here you need to click on a control panel, where you need to click again in a admin settings. Again you need to click on a admin settings. So once you just click over here, you will have this window. Here we have given a few settings, like at the starting of the financial year you can just hide, or like a browse buttons, browse menu will get disabled over there. But see, now at the end of the year we are doing the finalizations. So first of all you need to enable these options. So what happen, employee whenever they are doing their declarations, they will have the open browse button, so they can do based on the declaration whatever the proof they have it, they can attach over there. So once you'll just click this particular option as on, so they will have those particular menu over there and they can do the declarations. Again here these are the options for a meet joining. So who are joining, who are new employee to your company. So one, because of whenever just we are just doing those particular declarations window on or off. So here this window will get remain open for the employee which you have joined mid of the financial year. So here you can mention based on your whatever the days you would like to give to employee, like 60 days, 90 days you would like to give over here. So if there was any new joining employee, they can do the declarations over here based on the number of days you have mentioned over here. Here these are the options, like here these are the options like enable input option for a estimated amount. It means like if in your organizations, if you have just made an allowance based on the import based, and if you'd like to do the estimated calculation for those particular allowance, you can just do the on, or if you don't want to calculate, you can just remain off over here. Convenience tax exempted based on a pro rata. So based on the month, it will get calculated over here. Here the options is reimbursement. So in IT computations. So there is again options if you'd like to hide the reimbursement allowances for an IT declarations, you can just off it or on it. Now, whatever the options which we have seen at employee side, so if some are the companies maybe not considering the ATG declarations, or some are the menu which they would like to hide for their employees declarations. So here it is an important screen where they can go and they can hide, or maybe if you have done hide, then you can unhide the options also. So you need to click on salary details, where you'll get menu of TDS. Click on IT masters. Once you just click over there, that new screen will get open over here. Here in a screen, you have the multiple options. So based on whatever the options you have disable or enable, so based on your requirement, you can do the again enable and disable. So you need to click on those particular options. Like here you can able to see that we are able to do those particular option ATG. Now here, if you have inactive, so if you have just uncheck over here, it will get inactivate. But the thing is that once you just tick mark over here, it will get activated, and click on the update button. So it will again visible to the employee IT declaration sections. Now, maybe if you have not updated your IT tags, because of May you have started your payroll maybe mid of the previous financial year. So may you have not taken declarations, or maybe you have not defined the tax slab over there. So you can again go and check whether whatever the tax slab if you have inserted which is correct, or if you do the corrections, you can just go over here in a salary detail menu where you will find the TDS button. Again you need to click on IT limits. Once you just tick mark over here, you will have options for a tax regime. It means the old regime and the new regime. So once you just tick mark over here, you need to give effective date, click on go button. So you can able to find your tax slab over here. So you can do the changes according to maybe if you are not updated, or it will be if it is wrong updated. Other things for a female, senior citizens, very senior citizen, you can update over here. Similar way for a new tax regime, again tax slab for a male, female, senior citizen and very senior citizen, you can update over here. Once you will just click, you need to tick mark all these particular slab and click on update buttons. Here it is a IT acknowledgement number. So maybe whatever the quarterly you are just filling the IT return. So where you need to click on the salary details menu, you'll find the TDS button over here. Here you need to IT acknowledgement number. So based on the whatever the IT returns which you have filed, so whatever the acknowledgement number which you will receive during the challan submissions, you can just mention those number over here. So it will get reflected in their form 16. Now, third option, that how to open the window for IT declaration to all the employee which we have, which like for an employee which are continuous from the previous year. So it is for not a new joining, but it is for all employees. So here you need to click on a salary detail menu where you will find option of month log. Click over here. Here you will get another window of the periodically log for investment declarations. So you need to tick mark, or you need to select this particular tab menu where you'll just find the options of the financial year, and you can open the window based on the financial year. Select over here, select your particular date, from date and to date, and click on add buttons. Once you'll just done the similar things, so window will be open for all those employees. Here again one more options, how to change the regime, or if you are getting the new request, how to accommodate those particular requests. Because of as of now we have given options to select the regime at employee side, but the thing is that if somebody selected wrong, maybe you can just change it from over here, this particular menu. So you need to go in the month log sections where at the last you will find option of employee regime selections. You can select those particular employee and you can just change the regime options over here. Or if you'd like to do the export of the report, like which employee have selected which regime, so you can just click financial, click on a go button, and you can have option of the Excel export. So you just click over here, you will have the Excel report over here, which employee has been selected which regime. Now, this is the all employee screen which we have already covered in our prior sessions. So we'll just go through it once again. Now, once you just complete these particular activities, you can able to see whatever the declarations which you have submitted from the employee side. So all are visible at the employer side. So once you just go in admin menu, you will have the option of IT declaration history. You can able to see over here. So here, whatever the employee have been submitted over here, so you can able to see how many employees have submitted their declarations. Click over here, so you'll receive the all employee which we have submitted their IT declarations. So just you need to tick mark over here. So here you can able to see, once you just tick mark over here, you will have this kind of options, the like which employee has been submitted which IT which declarations proof. So we'll go in this particular screen where you can just approve, reject, or if they have submitted any attachment, you can able to see the attachment over here and you can just change the amount based on the proof and you can approve it. Once you'll approve, this particular declarations will be get transferred to the approve sections, right? So once you just tick mark over here, again it will get verified from your end. Post verification of those particular things, you can go in a TDS sections where you'll find the IT tax planning. Here, for this here is the sections where you can do the actual tax key. What are the tax are going to impact on employee salary? So you whenever just you're processing the salary, you need to go in these particular sections. You need to click on add buttons. Once you just do the click on add buttons, you will have three options like regular tax calculations on a provisional amount or on a approved amount. So regular calculation, it means whatever the declaration which you have approved and the whatever the employee have already declared but you have not approved. So here tax will get calculated based on the two mixed scenario. If you have approved for those particular employees, so it will be considered as their actual calculation based on your approval amount. But the employee for which you have not completed or approval their declarations, but for those employee, amount will be considered whatever the employee have been declared over here. So those amount will get calculated for that tax calculation. So it is considered as regular scenario. On a provisional, once you just tick mark on a provisional amount, so whatever you have approved, but tax calculation will get calculated based on the provisional amount which employee have been declared over here. So that tax calculation will be get impacted over here based on the provisional amount of the employee which they have already declared into the systems. Or last scenario on approval amount. So here if employer have selected on approval amount, so if employee have declared and the amount has been not approved from your end, so for those particular employee no declaration will be considered for tax calculations. But here whatever the approval amount which has been approved from the employer end, so those amount will be considered for a tax declaration impact over here. I hope we have made it clear over here. Here, I'm just explaining little things over here. Like here, you can able to see all employees details here. Whatever their yearly taxes impacted on their calculations, so those are displaying over here. Early EDCs and yearly total tax. So here is yearly total tax. Based on the yearly total tax, what is the EDCs and the yearly tax? It is reflecting over here. Now this particular amount is total tax paid tax. So during the financial year, if you have done any tax deduction for those particular employees, so those are getting reflected over here. And Now, whatever the salary you are just processing, like see here, I can able to see here I'm just processing for April month salary. So whatever their remaining tax is showing over here, so it will get divided by 12 and it is get impacted over here. But the thing is that as of now, if I'll just going to process salary for maybe for December month, so what happened over here? This particular remaining amount will get divided by 3 and those will get impacted over here for a tax, this particular tax calculation for this particular month. So if I'm just processing the salary for January month, so it will get divided by 3 and get impacted on January month salary. You no need to do anything, system will get do the calculation automatically. But for a few employee you can do one thing. If employer, because of as you all are aware, some are the people doesn't want all the tax liabilities will get impacted on my January, February and March month salary. So what they are doing, they are doing the, because of see for few of the company are incentive also paid maybe in a January, February, March. So what happened, their entire calculation will get disturbed. So few of the employees, what they are doing, uh, they are doing the deduction of higher tax. So if my tax is as per my income, my tax may be coming on a regular month like 2000 or 5000. So what I'm doing, I'm just as I'm just requesting to my HR or maybe my finance team that just do the do the every month do the deduction of maybe 6000 or 8000. So what happened? Uh, for those particular employee, you may have you already imported the Excel sheet for those particular employees, so you no need, you just need to uncheck those particular employee over here whenever just you're processing this particular screen. Now post completing those part, now you need to go on a monthly salary or manual salary, whichever you are just processing over here, go in those particular salary sections and process the salary. Once you just completed your salary part, you need to go in a challan sections where you'll find the TDS challan. Go in this particular TDS challan section, you need to click on add buttons. Once you just click on add button, your month will get reflected over here. Based on you need to submit the challan. If you are just doing the multiple challans, you need to click on a multiple, or if you are just doing the single challan, you need to click on a single challan and click on go and save the entries over here. Now post that, it is very important part. It will just help you out post completing your financial year over here. So you all are aware that we are getting the part A from the IT side from last few years. So you need to download those particular file from the IT side, and suppose that we will just give you one more EXEs for a digital signatures. So you need to complete those particular part of digital signature, and once you just complete this, you will have option of download part B and 12BA from Orange Ultimatics. So you can download those particular part and also you do the digital signatures, and post then you can just click on the browse button and you can upload those files from over here. Now I'm just showing the few of the reports over here. You need to click on a customized report where you will find the form 24Q, IT preparations report, IT declarations report, perquisite validation. So whichever the part has been completed from your end, you can just tick mark over here and you can download those particular Excel file from over here. Uh, Sonia, it is over from my side. Now you can just take over.
Thank you so much, Anpal sir. So those people who have doubts or have concerns related to today's session, they can raise their hands. Meanwhile, I'll share my screen and I'll show one thing. Okay. I hope my screen is visible to all. So this is an announcement. Basically, we are participating in one HR summit,
that is represented by the
next HR, next HR summit is there.
2020
From
adaptation to innovation,
and
and
we are
we are
uh, part
part
of
of
this.
this to join this summit. This is very useful for. I would also like to share the insights, like what kind of topics they are going to have in action. So basically, they would have the discussion on how business is helping, how is helping their lead them to transform changes. Even not only transformation changes, even on HR would get a help of predictive analytics to control those exit businesses differently. Or this actually discussion will be helpful to both startups as well as companies. Not only that, there will be a discussion of future technologies as well. So those who are very much interested to know about technology, those who are very to know about future technologies or future plans or improvement in HR. Definitely, they are requested to please join this session. So basically, this session is of 2 days. It's on 21st, 20, and 23. Basically, for 2 days. Who should attend, obviously. So there are a few people who are mentioned. CHROs can attend this, SRs, directors, and every person who is very much interested about HR stream and technology relevant to it, please do join this HR summit. And I'm just showing you the link of how to register on this HR summit, which is powered by. There is a registration button. I'll share this link with every one on the chat box. The registration link. If you like to have this, they can join online. This is the session after summit would be there. I hope everyone did enjoy this session. I'm just quickly sharing the link with you. And apart from this, those people who have applications, raise your hand. Okay. Neha Pandey is having a one question. Just allowing you. Okay, Neha, you can speak. I have unmuted you.
Hello.
Yeah, Neha, please go on.
Um, Ma'am, actually, we are not hearing your voice. That's why I raised the hand.
Oh, are you able to hear my voice right now?
No, ma'am. Now also not very far. That voice is cooking.
Okay, got it. What is the issue? I got it. Okay. Neha, I hope you're able to hear my voice clearly right now.
Hello.
I got to know that this issue was from my Bluetooth devices interrupt all the time. So yes, I'm just sharing my screen again and providing information about the HR Tech Summit once again. So this HR Summit is being presented by Economic Times. The name is Next Tech HR Summit 2022, and this will held on 24th January. And this summit is actually collaborated with Coursera and Udemy and powered by Indian and Software. Here is a registration link. So each and everyone has to register this. Um, Everyone has to fill this form and you can join the HR Summit online. We are the supporting partner in this HR Summit. So hopefully we'll have a contact and we'll have a discussion on few of the technologies few of these innovations and also have discussion on this related to obviously. So those people who are really interested and who are very much tech savvy, they can join this session and send the link. So here is a look like a kind of which we are going to have in this summit. So that was related to business, to leadership, and future technology. So those who are really needing to know about the future technology, they can must join this session. And those people who have their questions, they can raise them. I'm sharing this link to each and everyone chat box. I'm sharing the link to attending raise your hand if you are not interested. Yeah. Those people who have the questions, please raise your hand. Let me allow them. I'm hoping that you will also basically like convert yourself, create yourself. Yeah. Fine. So I hope there are no attitudes or there are no concerns for this. In case if there is any concerns or attitudes, you will share the recording and post that we can have a space to this recording. And also email us at the recording session. Yes, obviously. Children will also share the and you can share your feedback.
सोनिया जी अभी भी थोड़ा वॉइस आपका क्लियर नहीं आ रहा है.
We'll meet on 2024. Thank you so much, guys, for joining today's session. Children, sir, if you have any few words, you can.
Hello. I think my voice is better now.
Yeah, we can hear you better. Yeah.
Okay. So as Sonia have already given information that we'll just pass on the video recordings to all the peoples. So you can just download the video if you have, or still if you have any questions, you can raise your hand. Also, we will share the PPT, both the PPT of like employee sections and the admin section. So you can also share PPT to your employee, though. So they will also have the it will be like a easiest process to how do the declarations.
So thank you, Chitan ji, and we request all the participants to share their interest area for the next webinar.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining the sessions.
Thank you, Chintan.
Thank you everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, Sonia. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Mohammed, Mr. Arvind, Manish ji, Nirav ji, Niyaz ma'am.